It's Madden NFL 23. And we'll see Chris Godwin. There were no answers for him a week ago, going well over 100 yards with several stops in the end zone.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an... Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. First play, Wilson wants to throw it. And this one is incomplete. This defense for the Jets, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball in the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That's taken at around the 40. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got down for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 19 carries, 90 yards.
That's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge gains for him. Other times, he plays a complimentary role to send the ball. First getting done, they're winning. It's going to lead them to about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The Jets at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. They'll run with ball. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers dancing to his left. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective. But now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And his kick here is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2nd and 14. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson will throw again. They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Powering forward. That good for 19 and a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run once more with Stevenson. Brought down at the 20.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
It's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Rodgers going to throw. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season, and they are able to add on to their advantage.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they're carrying with it for essentially 2 weeks.
9 yards to pick up there. It's a first down.
He's really relentless with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want, and other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
On 2nd down, Swift. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Wilson. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. To try again after the sack. Wilson toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet. The challenge flag is out. Todd Bowles not pleased with the rule.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is
So Todd Bowles had it right. He wins the challenge. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. That time a 9-play drive. And it's all finished up with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, he really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Stevenson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. That's to the sideline incomplete. A nifty job to make the catch, but the throw took him right out of bounds. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Man open is Robinson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Straight ahead is Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson. This one taken in by Otten. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready. Opposite. Flipper. Lock it. Check.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He'll let one go deep for Howard. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Jets now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Hall. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. Got a man, it's complete to Jelani Woods. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On the handoff, Stevenson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff, Stevenson. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Now a play fake, Rodgers. He finds Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
General, flash. 80 weapon.
Now Wilson on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now it's Wilson. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Swift. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now Hall to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 65 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. Open man here is Gentry. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. Ball want to give up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
This is Stevenson. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take the sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Jelani Woods.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Jets add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Rodgers. He completes it to Wilson. That'll go for a gain of 7. Now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll run with Hall. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice play. Get me proud of that play. Until they do back-to-back plays, all the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, and you have to get the ball back. Everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands. Whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? Here's the Jets punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. 9 yards that time. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 60 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson looking downfield for Godwin. And this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout. and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To the right side, this is Steve. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line.
I mean, they had control of the football.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look. So, overturn. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Back to Stevenson on 1st down.
And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They run once more with Stevenson.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging all the football now. The 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry. With a 2nd and 1.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Only a 1-yard gain, but good enough to just about finish this one off. Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Jets,
they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory.
And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.